There you go.
Hi.
Perfect. So, Mariah, how are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. What better way to finish epic evening with an epic, kind, friendly, super funny, amazing person as you, right?
Thank you.
Who wouldn't like to spend a nice evening with you? You know what I mean? So, but anyway, welcome back. It is so amazing and so cool to have you back here. I've been waiting for this. And before we start, you don't drill. I can't start without giving you a proper welcome. So
I know this drill now.
Yeah. Awesome. I've said it. We're still growing. The moment when I get the chance to do one of my shows in the Staples Center, we are on top. But anyway, now also, because you're super awesome and you're back, I have to give you another quick shout out here, super quick here. So if someone would ask me what do I think about your career, I would only say this. There you go.
I never know what to expect.
Right? So cool. But anyway, tell me, what's new since your last interview?
What's new? Wow, it's been so long.
Years happen.
So I just worked on the project with my friend. It's called Keep Safe. It's a documentary. It has to do with sexual harassment and really dark things, but the imagery of it is very pretty. So it's really cool. I've been posting little snippets of it, little behind the scenes pictures on my stories, but I haven't really talked about the project yet. But yeah. That
is so cool. And I think it's kind of the right time, right, to talk about all of this topic, especially, during this past few years. That's really cool.
Yeah. I'm actually really excited for it.
And when is it going to be ready?
It's actually supposed to be ready, I think, this week or next week. Super, super fast. Yeah. Okay. So I worked on it 2 weeks ago, and then fast documentary is 10 minutes.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure once it's good to go, let me know so I can promote it as well. Let's premiere it.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good.
Perfect. Now, starting with the whole Christmas special, tell me, what do you like most about Christmas?
Okay, this is hilarious. So I was actually really nervous to do this interview only because I feel like I'm kind of the human Grinch in a way.
That's perfect.
And I was like, I don't know if I should do this because I don't want to give off the wrong tone. I don't want to sound negative. I don't know. I was freaking out about it, but I was like, you know what? This is real. This is just how I am, and I don't really I can find the good in things about Christmas. So I like looking at pictures of people in the snow. I like looking at the lights when I'm driving by people's houses. I like how everyone's in a good mood around Christmas. So those are the things I do like about Christmas.
There you go. Very nice. Okay. Yeah. But that's nice. We all have that celebration that we just don't like. It's normal. For example, for me, it's Valentine's. I hate Valentine's.
Yeah, see? Yeah. So some people love Valentine's Day because they're oh yeah, we love each other. But then other people are single forever. So
yeah. It's awful. And even though that back in the day with my ex, we had Valentine's, and I was just so awkward. I didn't quite like it because we went to this restaurant and you will see love in the air and couples and nothing but happiness and everything. And I was like, this is so fake. But
I feel just every day should be Valentine's Day.
There we go. Yeah. That's the thing that I would think, that if you love someone, then there is no. I don't see the point of waiting for only one celebration to kind of to make it special.
Yeah. Anyway. I agree with you on that. Yeah. Anyway.
There we go. Now, what are some of the things or the nice things that you can remember back when you were a kid celebrating Christmas?
Yeah. So, good thing. So, I remember, I think, a good time is probably when, before my mom got married, it was just me, my brother, my mom, and I just, look forward to, those Christmas mornings of, waking up, and it's just, us three under a tree. I don't really remember too much, but those are like pretty solid memories right there.
Love it. And what is a shared memorable gift opening moment from your childhood? I mean, because I think Christmas, when you're a kid, you only care for two things, or maybe one thing only, which is the gifts, and that's it.
Yeah, that's true. They're like, all I want present is a Barbie doll. Okay, this is like a weird, I feel like this is a weird memory. I don't even know if this is real. It's like a fever dream, but I remember being in a room with like 30 people, and I can't even tell you who they are or where we were. I just remember being in a room, and there was just like chairs and sofas lined up in a circle, and we all had, or there was only one gift, and it was just like a giant box wrapped, and the game was to just pass it around one by one. And then as we passed around, we opened up the next layer. It was like an onion, like we're peeling onions. And as we were like passing them around, the last person who it landed on got to keep the gift. And I remember it went like all the way around like 4 times, and then it landed on me, and I was the one who opened it up, and it was just like marbles. And I was like, okay, cool. But I don't remember like who those people were or where I was. I like just don't remember anything specific about that. Yeah,
that's so interesting. I have a kind of, I mean, with my family, we have a kind of tradition like that, but it's like a game of on die. So everybody will get like 4. So everybody will buy like 4 or 5 gifts. Either they could be cool things or very dumb things or nothing really. For example, for last year, I got like this box and I put a rock on it. So it was heavy and everybody was so excited about it. So what we do is that we put it on the table, like all of the gifts, and then we basically play like, like dice, who the one who gets like either the same number, can choose a gift or whatever. So we do that, and then when you look at the table, it has like so many gifts and you get crazy and you want the bigger one, you want everybody, you want all of the gifts. And then so the first 3 rounds is to gather gifts, and then the last 3 rounds is to steal gifts. So you can be like, I want yours and I want yours and all that. And it's so fun because somebody got my rock and I was laughing so hard because everybody wanted, like the big one with this box. They were like, something's good here and it's heavy. And when it was a rock, I was like, surprise. So
it's a pet rock. You can paint it. Yeah.
Love it.
That's funny.
And what is a Christmas song that makes you cringe?
All of them. No. One specifically that comes to my mind, it's my sister-in-law's favorite Christmas song. It's the I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. That one. It's like,
which one is it?
Yeah, you don't even want to hear it. It's so bad. It's
which one is it?
Super high-pitched voice of her singing that she wants a hippopotamus for Christmas. I didn't even know. Yeah, I didn't know it existed until she came into my life.
It's so interesting. In some of the episodes for the Christmas special, a lot of people have mentioned that song.
Really?
A lot of them.
I guess it's that annoying then. Yeah,
you're the 4th, I think. I've mentioned that I want a hippopotamus for Christmas is the worst.
It's annoying. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and I didn't hear it, but then I was like, I'm gonna hear it, and I was like, yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. It's some people's favorite.
Yeah, I mean, that's music, right? Everybody has like their own thing, so.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is your favorite Christmas dessert? Because I think that when it's Christmas, and as an adult, you like gifts, but you will care about the food.
As an adult, you care about the dessert, and I care about all of them. They're all equally precious. I love dessert. Last year I had gum surgery, and I couldn't eat food for like 30 days. And then I had to get gum surgery again in another 30 days, and then gum surgery again in another 30 days. And all those 30 days overlapped the holidays. So for Thanksgiving, I couldn't eat any food, and same with Christmas. I think Christmas I actually could, but like I just remember sitting there with mashed potatoes while everyone else had like a feast and desserts and everything, and I was just staring at like, Yeah, so I really appreciate dessert and food now, like to the max.
There you go.
All dessert.
Okay. And if you had to be on a Christmas movie, which one would you choose?
Christmas movie. I feel like maybe the Grinch. Just
there you go. I knew it.
Makeup. Yeah, I feel like that. I didn't want to answer that because it's such like a generic movie, but like, or a popular movie, but it's like the makeup in it, you know, like little, like you know how Cindy Lou Who had little like braids and
yeah.
I don't know. I think that's super cute. I think that'd be cool to be a little Who.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I heard the other day this interview with Jim Carrey that they asked him about, you know, about how was the whole process of the whole makeup because
what you're talking about, but keep going.
Because it was just crazy, and then he said that the studio hired a CIA agent specialized on handling kind of torture, you know. So because it was basically torture for him because it was hours and hours and hours and hours for them to have like the full makeup. And then there were like some of the techniques that the CIA guy taught him, like for example, you would hit your knee or you would start smoking, and then he was saying that it was kind of a little bit dangerous because he was having like all of this makeup which he was super flammable and he was smoking.
Just lights himself on fire.
Yeah.
I was thinking you were going to say about a different interview, which was how when he went into casting to audition, he didn't have any of the makeup on. He didn't do anything, didn't say a single line. He just looked straight into the casting director's eyes. It was either like the casting director or it was Dr. Seuss's wife.
Yeah.
And just did the smile, and they were like, "That's the Grinch." Like he didn't do anything; he just did that smile, and they were like, "He's the Grinch."
He's the Grinch.
I think that's so cool.
Yeah, and it is actually one of the most cool Christmas movie ever. You know, I think one of my favorite characters there is the dog.
Yeah.
He's the best. He's the best. And what is your favorite Christmas movie?
I don't know. It changes every year. I would say the one that I watch the most and that I definitely watch every year is The Holiday. Okay. I have to watch that one every year. It's just so cute to me, and so has like little funny things in it.
Okay, I like it. Yeah. Okay, that sounds cool. You know, for me, you're gonna laugh. It's Die Hard.
Oh my gosh! I actually just watched that one the other night. That's not a Christmas movie.
It is a Christmas movie. It is.
It's a Christmas movie that you can watch in July.
Totally. But it just became kind of tradition for me that every Christmas I'm gonna watch that movie just once, and then I'm gonna wait until next Christmas to watch it again.
That movie is hilarious.
The best.
The part where he's like putting on No, it was like, what's the line that he says when he like kills that person? He like puts on
the yippee-ki-yay?
No, he says something like, there's this many like terrorists in the world, and I happen to kill the one with like a size 7 shoe. I don't know. It's hilarious. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Get out of here.
There you go. There you go. So the one you said is 9 million terrorists in the world, and I gotta kill one with feet smaller than my sister.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So
fair enough. Yeah, but that is like the movie, and like literally every Christmas for the past, I think 8 years, something like that. I'm gonna watch the movie once, and then I like it, I love it, and then I'm like, see you next year.
Yeah, exactly. That's true.
Now, if you could design your own ugly Christmas sweater, what would it look like?
I want to be original on this one, but I'm not gonna be it. My friend, she showed up to a Christmas party once, and she had everyone that was at the party, which was probably like 30 of us, like 30 friends, and it was. She found like an ugly selfie of each one of us, like the ugliest picture she could find, cut them into circles like an ornament, and then made them into like a tree going down her sweater. So she just like had like a whole tree of ornaments of us, like our ugliest faces on her sweater at this Christmas party. And so I think I would do a different execution of it. So I wouldn't cut out paper, I would get it like printed on, but her idea, different execution.
Okay. Because I think like for Christmas sweater, it's like the right opportunity to go all out.
That's true.
You
yeah.
know?
People
it's like Halloween.
put, like, weird things on there.
Yeah, you should definitely make like your own Christmas sweater. You know, make it something like that. Would be cool. You know,
Yeah.
and then like for everything that you do, we could be like link like buy merch. You know, or like link on the description or something like that.
That's true. Yeah. That'd be funny. Or I can take different movies like Die Hard and just like put them on my shirt.
Oh,
different Christmas movies and have it lit up.
That would be. I mean, if you do that would. I mean, that shirt, sweater, whatever, it's gonna be like. It's gonna be epic.
It would be very helpful for people who can't decide what to watch that night.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, actually, yeah, it's true because you will walk down the street and then with all the movies there, and it'll be like, I wonder what to watch.
Yeah, they're like, Surviving Christmas. That's a good one. Yeah.
Okay. Then maybe you could ask those studios to, you know, kind of if I'm promoting you guys, you know.
Yeah. I'll see that fair out.
There you go. I mean, we are killing it here with epic ideas. So.
Yes. Always creating.
Love it. Now, if you have to choose between play outside, build a snowman, and sled, or stay inside, drinking hot chocolate, and reading a good book when it snows, which one would you pick?
Can I do a mixture of both? So I play outside, and then I go back inside, drink hot chocolate. Okay. I've only ever seen snow maybe twice in my life, so I don't know. Someone asked me this. My friend Tiffany. I feel like I'm shouting her out because I feel like everyone should look her up. I love her so much. Her name is Tiffany Albert. She is fabulous. But she asked me if I snowboard, and I was like, I would not know how to snowboard at all. But I made a snowman once, so I mean, yeah, so I made a snowman once, and then I would get inside and watch a little movie with hot chocolate.
I love it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And after that, and have you? So you haven't like. So my question here is like, next time that you're would you like to snowboard or maybe ski?
Yeah, I really want to learn how to do both of those. I heard skiing's easier, and because I know how to skateboard, so I would think that snowboarding's the same thing, but you can't take your foot out to like pedal.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, you better want to take classes. You don't want to pretend that you are a pro in order to impress someone, and then it turns out that it was a big flop.
I can't let you go get in the way now.
Yeah. No. I tried it, and it wasn't a very cool idea. So what happened was, check this out super quick. So we went to this ski resort, right? That time I was in Germany. Anyway, so, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to go or not. But then there was this girl that had this huge crush. By the way, that time I was like 17. So yeah, I was like around 17. So I had like this huge crush on this girl, right? And back then I was like super nervous. I could barely talk. I mean, I was very shy anyway. So then when they told me that this girl was gonna be there, I was like, this is my shot. I got this. So I went with them, and then we went to the ski resort, and then I was like, okay, whatever she does, I'm gonna do it, and I got this. You know, I basically planned this whole thing in my mind. Okay. So we went there, and then we're like, okay, so what do you want to do? And then some guys were like, yeah, I want to do ski. And then I asked her, what's your thing? And she was like, I will try snowboard. And I was like, okay, cool. And she was like, what about you? Same thing. I got this. Perfect. So they gave me the boots, they gave me the board, and then we went outside, and then there were like literally like for the snowboard thing, there were like 3 areas. So there was like, you know, the baby ones, the medium ones, and the pro ones. Of course, me, I was like, pro.
Yeah.
I got this. And then she asked me like, which one? I was like, I'm gonna go for the pros. Then she was like, dude, you're from Mexico. You don't have snow. I was like, yes, we do. Yes, we do have. And she was like, no, you don't. I was like, yes, we do. And I got this. Okay. So we went. So, you know, like this thing that I don't know the word in English, that you would, so it goes like in circle, and then you basically wait for it, and then when it comes, it basically pick you up and take you.
The hang glider.
Yeah, hang glider.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, so what happened was that, that thing was coming, and then because I was talking, I didn't realize the thing was coming, So I was standing right here, and what happened was instead of like picking me up like a normal person, I don't know what the hell I did. Basically, like knocked me out. And then when I saw her like going, that was like the first sign from like literally that was like the first sign, do not try this, you're gonna hurt yourself. But I didn't care. So I went for the next one. I went on, and then as I was on top, then at that moment I was like, I think I'm doing something stupid here. But anyway, so I put the board. And I was like, okay, good to go. But how do I move? And then I asked her like, hey, can you push me? And then she was like, you really don't know how to do this. And I was like, I know how to do my thing. Just push me. So I was like, okay. So she pushed me. And then I started to went down. And I was good at it. And then the moment I realized wait. So I started to get speed, like super fast. I was like, yeah, this is so cool. But then so it was like a mountain like this. And then at some point, it was kind of like, like this house that you will go inside, have chocolate, whatever.
Cabin.
Yeah, like cabin. So this huge cabin was there, and I was going straight, super fast, going to crash at it. So my first decision was like, I need to put the brakes on, right? So my first thought, I was like, I'm gonna jump. So I jumped. Didn't work out, of course. And by the way. As I was going super fast, I couldn't move either left or right. So I ended up tackling a couple of people there. They were like, it was horrible. And then when I finally jumped, and as I am flying, I of course hit the ground super hard. And then I remember that I just didn't know what the hell was going on. And then somebody kind of picked me because I was like literally totally knocked out. And then I remember that when I look around, all of these people that I ended up hitting them by accident, they were cursing at me. But because at that point I didn't know anything, any German at all, I was like, okay, fine. And they were super mad. They were super mad at me in that place because I could have really hurt someone, or me at least. And I ended up spending the rest of the day inside the cabin with with this thing that they put you on it,
neck brace.
Yeah, neck brace.
Yeah.
And just watching, and that girl didn't even care.
For her.
Yeah. But anyway.
Oh wait, also, I think I said hang glider. I meant ski lift. It just clicked in my brain. Ski lift, not hang glider.
Ski lift. Okay.
Ski lift.
So if you want to try snowboard, do it like normal people and just go little by little and don't go
a little hill. Slip.
Yeah, because trust me, you don't want that. But anyway.
Great advice.
Yeah. Continuing here, if you could describe your career on a Christmas movie, which one would you pick?
Christmas Vacation, because it's chaotic and it's unpredictable.
I like it.
Surprising. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And can you share a Christmas story?
So do you mean like 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, or like a story?
Whatever you want to say.
Oh, okay. I was about to be like 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. So story. One time I went over to my friend's house for Christmas, and her dad gave me this little buddy. They're called shoulder buddies, and they're like this weird little like troll looking thing, and there's a magnet underneath it, and then you put it underneath your shirt like this, and they're just your shoulder buddy. It's my Christmas story.
Love it. And do you still have that Christmas buddy?
I don't have it anymore. I don't know where it went. I wish I did. I moved, so I don't know where things are right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you had to pick 3 words to describe this past year, which ones? I mean, how would you describe this year with 3 words?
This year, oh my gosh, there's so much that happened. I would say the first thing that comes to my mind is just hungry because of all my mouth surgeries. I'm so hungry. Hungry. Grateful for everything that happened, and then reset. So had a good reset this year.
Okay. And those are my dogs. That's my puppy. I don't know why
No worries.
Anyway, getting back. Yeah, right now my two dogs are here, and the other one, so one is a puppy, the other one is super old. So the puppy wants to play with the old one, but the old one just look at him like, don't do it.
Yeah, my friend just got a puppy. Same thing, same situation with her.
Yeah, it's great.
With the old dog, yep.
Mm-hmm. And so, what are some of the things that you expect for next year? But also, what are some of the things that we can expect from you next year? Because, well, I mean, 2022 is right next to the corner, right? So
yeah.
How are you preparing for like, what are you expecting for this?
Yeah. Like, for life in general, oh my gosh, I don't even know. Kind of freaks me out a little bit, actually, when I think too hard about it. But when I think about, like, career-wise, I feel like you can just expect me to, like, really be, like, up in your grill, like, on Instagram, on TV, on, like, wherever. Like, I really feel like I'm gonna be, like, bothering you. I'll be all up in your face. So I feel like you can expect that. I expect, like, more work. I feel like I'm gonna be busier next year. Yeah.
I love it. And my last question here: What advice can you give to those who wants to start something new?
Something new.
You know?
Yeah. I would say give it a try. If it's something that you're interested in. I'm always about, like, trusting your instincts and your gut.
Okay.
So if it's something where you're like, I want to be a painter, like, take out paper, take out some paint, and just start painting. And if it sucks, then it sucks. Like, or it can be art. And you know what I mean? Like, some of the greatest artists just have, like, freaking just paint swatches on the wall, and it's like billions of dollars. So, like, I don't know, just kind of do it, but at the same time, you have to be passionate about what you're doing for it to be successful. If you want to oh my god, I can't speak. If you want it to be a hobby, go for it. If you want it to be a career, be smart about it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree on that. Yeah, it's so interesting. I mean, I would love for next year to people start doing the thing that they love the most, you know? I mean, I had this conversation a couple of days ago with a friend of mine, because he was telling me, like, yeah, I mean, what if I want to be an actor, but I know that for starters, I mean, when I start, I'm not going to receive any money. And I was like, yeah, I mean, that's of course, but you can find, like a lot of people do, you can find like a temporary job or something to pay bills, and then on your free time, you can focus on that. Because if you want to be a musician, actor, whatever, and you only want kind of the glamour and the fame and everything, then you're basically on the wrong, you're starting on the wrong foot, because it's not like that. You know, it's going to take a lot of time for you to even get some money out of it, and you can do that. I mean, and I can totally say that it works, because for most of the people that I've interviewed, some of them have like temporary jobs and their acting thing, you know, so they pay bills, but they continue studying, preparing, and all of that. So it is possible. And I think that whenever you talk about like follow your dream, a lot of people might think, right, that they should stop doing whatever they're doing and focus on that, and leaving everything behind and start fresh. And I mean, no.
Yeah, that is not my advice at all. Like, do not drop out of college and think you can, like, tour the world in a band. You know what I mean? Like, you have to have, like, some sort of, like, that's why I don't know if you've ever seen La La Land, but she is, like, a typical actor, and then you see, like, scenes of her going to auditions, and then she walks into a room and everyone looks like her. They're all dressed the same. They all have the same haircut. It's just like a different version of herself. But at the same time, she's also she works at like a cafe or something. And she's like a hostess at a cafe. And so it's like, it's funny, but it's like true at the same time. Because I feel like everyone that I meet in Hollywood are just like, yeah, I'm a waitress part-time, but then like I do this thing on the side too. So it's like it's like the typical like waitress on the side, actor full-time type of thing. Yeah,
exactly. I mean, I think that's how everybody should start, you know, that you start on at least it happened. I mean, I could say from my experience that you are working in something. Yeah, it's okay, but that's not your passion and that's not your dream, and that's totally fine. I mean, as long as you know where to go, because I think it is more scary when you are in this temporary job or whatever, or in any situation in general, and you just don't know where to go. You know, you're just seeing time passing by, and you're like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. You know what I mean?
I tell people in the entertainment industry, because a lot of people, the dropout in this industry is like huge. And I always talk about this, but it's because they stop believing in themselves. But also the fact too, it's like a normal career, not a normal career, but just like people who go to college, right? Let's say they want to be a doctor. It's all set up for them. They're in high school and then they go to college and then they take their generals and then they take their courses in college to be a doctor, study for the amount of times of like, okay, well, and then 5 years, then you get this. And then in 2 years after that, then you're able to intern. And after that, you're able to like become a doctor, that type of thing. Yeah. And so they can actually see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like they can physically see it because they're like, oh, it's in this many years, I'll be able to do this. And then I can grow from there. With actors, musicians, models, dancers, anyone in that industry, they don't see it. You can't, it just hits you out of nowhere. It's something that you can't predict, you know? You can be working just as hard or even harder, especially since it's a billion-dollar industry. Totally. You have to work hard. So it's like you are working hard, but you're working hard and you're staring at blank. You're just looking at blackness and darkness. You can't see the light of the tunnel until it hits you.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, at the end of the day, I do hope that everybody just starts following your passion. If your passion is to be a doctor, go get it. If it is a doctor, musician, athlete, whatever. But I mean, life is too short, you know. And I think that if we stop to try to take things for granted, then I think we would start be able to enjoy life, you know, and enjoy every second of it.
I agree with that. You just gotta like stop and breathe and enjoy it and then move on. I agree.
There you go. I mean, at the end of the day, Mariah, what can I say? I mean, you know it. We all know it. You're badass. You're cool. You were so awesome. Your career is so epic. And as I said before on a previous episode, I'm super sure that at some point we're going to see you everywhere. I mean, everywhere. I mean, we're talking movies, TV shows, commercials, books, why not? Everywhere.
Maybe one day there's going to be, you know how I was saying, like, when I was younger, for Christmas, I just wanted, like, a Barbie doll? Maybe I will be the face. I'll be, like, an action figure.
Oh, yeah.
At Target. Oh, yeah. You're walking down Target, and you're like, wait, is that?
Yeah, I mean, when that happens, that would be cool.
Manifesting it.
That would be epic, and I'm super sure that eventually is going to happen, because I still believe that good things happen to those who are honest with themselves, and also to those who do things by heart, you know. Mm-hmm. And as I said, I mean, your career is really cool, and I can't wait to see more of it, and I can't wait to see more projects here and there. And also, remember to always let me know so I can promote it, and also make sure that everybody knows. And also, I want to thank those who are watching. I mean, if you're watching this right now, thank you so much. If you're watching this later on YouTube or listening on Spotify or Apple Music, make sure that you follow in Mariah and all social media. Normally, what I would say for you to put pause, then leave like, subscribe, follow, helps me a lot. Then, because it's a holiday, let's stop being healthy and go eat a cookie or 2, 3, or 4, maybe the whole box. You know,
the whole fudge.
Yeah, the whole thing. And then blame your pet, friend, brother, sister, wife, husband, whatever, and being unhealthy for a while. No, just kidding. Be super healthy. And then go follow Mariah right now. Leave a million likes. I mean, as I said on a previous episode, let's make her trendy right now. Let's make sure everybody knows about her. Let's blow up the internet, basically. And make it back. And again, Mariah, thank you so much. I can't wait for another awesome episode with you. Make sure that you're having an epic Christmas, an epic New Year, and before I send you off, you know the drill. So, wait. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that worked. There you go.
Awesome. Thank you, Dan.
And keep being amazing.
Thank you. Have a great rest of your night.
You too. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.